Debt or savings? The ultimate question. We are living in a day and age where 80% of Americans are living with debt. Mortgages, student loans, personal loans. There's kind of a million different ways you could acquire debt, and honestly, these days, it's not too hard to get it. I mean, you can walk into debt while scrolling through your Instagram. But eventually, we have that day where we wake up and say, okay, I borrowed this money, now it's time to give it back. I want to pay off all of my debt. First off, absolute kudos, my friend. That alone is a hard enough mental barrier to cross over. So before you dread the thought of actually paying off your debt, give yourself the credit you deserve for choosing to free yourself of those darn debts. You are doing an amazing thing for yourself. Gesundheit. I think I used that word right. But now it's time to talk game plan. What is your plan of action? How are we gonna knock out this debt? And what do you do when you get that next paycheck? So for those of us with debt, there are three main places we send our money: our expenses, our debt, and our savings. So the question today is, which comes first? Do I pay off my debt first or build my savings first? Anyone? Well, we're actually gonna do both, but maybe not in the way you think. When it comes to paying off our debt, a lot of people prioritize their money like this. First, I pay my expenses, then I pay down my debt, and third, I'll throw whatever I can to savings. Whatever's left, which sometimes is not very much or anything. But this is awkward. That's actually backwards. Huh? What we actually want to start doing is making our savings an expense in our budget. Okay, what? We should be thinking of our savings as another expense, because that's what savings really is. It's just an expense that's further in the future, right? You save for a new car so that you can buy a new car later. You save for medical appointments and treatments now so that you can pay for them later when you need them. And we save for the auto shop now so that when the tire pops, we can pay for it right then and there. And we don't need to take out any more debt or swipe a credit card to spend money we don't have yet. Heck, technically we even save for groceries so that you can shop next weekend. I mean, case unfreaking point, right? In our budgets, we want to add a category for each thing we want to save for, like car repairs or your future vacation or the holidays, whether they're a month from now or 365 days away. So now, whenever we get paid, we're going to set money aside for all of our expenses first, like our rent and our groceries and gas for the car, including our savings expenses. So I'll budget a little bit of this paycheck toward future car repairs, a little bit toward that vacation, and a little bit for the holidays. Then, whatever money we have left over after that, that's what we send to debt. Because let's actually hunker down and think about our debt for a second. Why did we even accumulate this debt in the first place? Probably one of two things. We either wanted to buy something that we didn't have the money for at the time, like college tuition, or we had to pay for something we didn't have money for, like emergency surgery. It's not always our fault, but that's the reality of the circumstances. We needed money we didn't have, so we borrowed it. So if I get my paycheck, cover all my daily expenses like rent and food, and then send the rest of my money toward my debt, then wait. Aren't we putting ourselves in the exact same position again? We have no extra money laying around, no funds building up, and absolutely no wiggle room in case life catches us off guard. Which it will, because it always does. That sneaky little So if my car died tomorrow and I had to buy a new one, now I have no money again because I sent it all toward my debt. And what does that mean I'm likely to do? Take out more debt. I need a car. I work 45 minutes away. I have to pick my kids up from school. Why am I getting punished for responsibly trying to knock out my debt? It's the story a lot of us have. But we can start to turn this around. We really can. Because these savings we're budgeting for, this is our debt prevention. The longer we start building up these savings as just regular old expenses in our budget, the vet fund, the home repair fund, maybe even a stuff I forgot to budget for fund. The more of a defense we're putting between us and the need for any future debt. That's like a kind of a big deal. And if you're discouraged that you're paying off your debt more slowly than you wanted to because you're budgeting toward these other savings expenses first, Remember this. This debt prevention you're building up is keeping you from being inflicted with more debts. This debt prevention is stabilizing your debt so that it doesn't keep increasing. As life hits you, you'll actually have the means to defend yourself financially. You'll have the money to buy the new tires or replace the window or pay off the speeding ticket because you were budgeting for those expenses, even though they're happening in the future. And if you're looking for a handy way to organize your budget, sort out all of your expenses, and have a dedicated home for each of your savings expenses, YNAB Budget is an app built to help you do just that. It has features that will help you pay off your most pressing expense first so that you can prioritize your money wisely. It'll help you prevent future debts, pay down your current debt, and start saving like nobody's business. If you'd like to learn more about how YNAB Budget can help you slay that debt, check out the description box below for some helpful links and videos to help you get started and begin your free 34-day trial. Oh, and wait, before we go, I want to start a new segment of the show, YNAB Wins. I don't know if I thought something was going to show up in my hands right here. YNAB Wins. There we go. You guys are always sharing your successes, your challenges, your victories out in the community, and so why wouldn't we celebrate it here? Let's celebrate some people. First, we have Conor says, after a year or so of tracking expenses with YNAB, there aren't too many more unexpected expenses. I plan ahead a lot now. Ron, yes. Conor, yes. YNAB was built to prepare you for all those unexpected expenses. In YNAB, you can make as many categories as you want, add targets to them that help you reach your goals, and now you're anticipating quite a few of your unexpected expenses. Joke's on you, life. I was expecting it. And let's hear it from Diane. She says, I have an appliance replacement category. It never seems to have quite enough in it when we've needed to replace something, but even if it's halfway and we need savings to buy the rest, it really helps. Friends, Diane has replaced a fridge, dryer, and a washer in the last few years. Who else just got low-grade anxiety? Not Diane. She knows machines don't last forever. She's just been waiting for them to break down. Every day seeing if her laundry's actually dry. Dang it, it is. Congrats to these YNABers with their budgeting wins, and if you ever have a YNAB win, feel free to share it in the comments down below. There's no YNAB win too big or too small. Debt has nothing on you. You are making amazing progress. I am so proud of you. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Ugh, oh my gosh. I have mixed feelings about my hair, but do I look like a space gladiator or what? That is some cold coffee.